Record it. So in today's topic, we have discussed about change in state using kinetic theory of matter. When we provide solid heat, its particles which are tightly packed in a rigid space, they have less intermolecular space, more intermolecular force of attraction. They started moving away from each other. They started moving with greater velocities. So this state is shown by this diagram. Increased kinetic energy, greater velocities of the particle, and if we further heat it, then the intermolecular force of attraction, they start to fade away, and all these particles can now move in forms of layer flowing over each other. We call this state as liquid. So this occurs at a fixed temperature, and this temperature is known as melting or melting point or fusion point. The state of change takes from solid to liquid by gaining heat or by heating. It occurs at a fixed temperature known as melting point, and we have some examples. Ice melts at 0 degrees Celsius, wax melts at 54 degrees Celsius. Solidification or freezing is just opposite to melting. The change of state from liquid to solid happens by release of heat from liquid. It also happens at a fixed temperature. Similarly, as ice melts at 0 degrees Celsius, water freezes at 0 degrees Celsius. So, which concludes that the freezing point of a substance is same as its melting point. There's a diagram showing the same thing. Kinetic energy is being increased as we give heat, and if we take out heat, kinetic energy decreases. Now, let's move on to the topic we have discussed in the previous class also, evaporation and vaporization. It happens at all temperatures, evaporation, but it happens at a fixed temperature. It occurs at the surface only. From the surface that is exposed to air, atmosphere. From there only evaporation happens. But boiling takes place throughout the volume. And similarly, this is a slow and natural process. This is a quick and artificial process. Means it doesn't occur naturally. For most of the things, it doesn't occur naturally. So we have to give heat or take out heat. Yeah, depends upon the situation. We have to give heat in order to uh, achieve vaporization of a substance. So this is all for today. I hope you all understood it, all the points. In homework, you have to learn all the definitions